Acclaimed Hollywood director Steven Spielberg has addressed a UN conference to mark the International Day of Commemoration for the victims of the Holocaust.
I became a filmmaker because it was important to me to communicate my concerns and preoccupations to my audience, and when I became a father to my children. And it took me approximately 20 years of directing sharks, aliens, and dinosaurs before I believed I might be ready to make a film about the Holocaust.
The filmmaker, whose grandparents came from the Ukraine, was a keynote speaker at the event and talked about why making his 1993 film Schindler's List was his way of coming to terms with the Holocaust.
Directing Schindler's List, interviewing survivors, this was my way to try to understand the Holocaust. Breaking down a phenomenon of overwhelming horror into individual moments was the only way I knew how to approach and better understand it. Those who lived through it know what we will never know, but we can learn because they want to teach us. Survivors and witnesses often say that their dearest hope, the hope that helped keep them alive, was to be heard and to be believed and to be understood. So although I have no personal journey through the Holocaust to recount, I offer my journey to the journeys of survivors. My Holocaust journey, and that of everyone not a survivor, is a journey toward understanding.
6 million European Jews were murdered during the Holocaust, along with millions of other victims who suffered at the hands of the Nazis. At the conference, Spielberg talked about the importance of memory and documentation of the Holocaust and, going forward, making sure current and future forms of genocide are addressed.
We know that justice lives in memory. We know that repressing memory, willed forgetting, is perhaps the greatest danger we face as a species. Because we've been spared, we know that despair is a choice, and we know that remembering is a choice. But if we want to remain fully human, we have no choice but to confront and remember the past, to learn and to act on what we've learned. There are no bystanders to history. History doesn't flow around us and past us, it flows through us.